Switch too, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the reality of it. It's like okay, fine, bill of goods plus 46%.
Yeah, and I'm
just
going to bring this into our next story. Nintendo, the one like
yes,
Nintendo will sell a cheaper $330 Switch to in Japan that is regional. So this is making very little money for them, right? Like I said, the manufacturing cost is like $256 USD. So selling a $330 USD console in Japan, that's not a lot of money. But they know that the Japanese consumer doesn't care about region locking. It was mostly international consumers that were really mad about region locking, and it used to primarily be an issue because physical copies of Japanese games would be unusable in other countries, and vice versa. So that was lame. That's not a problem anymore because games have a language option now. That's a really common feature if you're releasing internationally. So they're thinking we just go back to arbitrarily region locking so that we can sell this at a much lower price because Japan has no money right now. There's an insane amount of inflation going on there, and their currency is at like an all-time high. It's really bad. And so that they were already intending to sell probably at or close to a loss in the Japanese market, and the US market was probably a thing they were relying on to be able to do this, right? They were probably going, the US market is going to make us so much more money off of the margin we'll make there that we can afford to maintain our Japanese dominance, which is a huge thing for them. They have an insane amount of dominance over the Japanese market, which means they know that they're going to make that back digitally on those games. They're going to make that back on video game sales. And so, they were in a position where they thought that they could do this, and that might have fucked with that. They haven't announced any pauses in Japan, of course, but they're in a tight spot clearly because of the fact they were going to sell to a market of 50 million people at a reduced price. They've just lost the profit margin that they previously were going to have on a market of 350 million. That sucks for them. It's really bad.
This is something to keep an eye on.
Man. What if I buy a Japanese Switch too, though?
This would be a good way to learn Japanese, right?
Duolingo put out an ad about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm planning to go to Japan in like October, and I could just pick up a cheeky little Switch too while I'm there.
You could.
$30. I speak Japanese. I need to get better at reading.
Yeah.
So like,
can't think of a better way to do it. 100%.
Yeah. And their games are cheaper, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So something to consider.
Go with God.
Yeah. Mind you, actually, still worth it. Another bit there, still worth it to go to Japan and buy a Switch 2. They have a non-region locked version for sale in Japan. And it's 467 USD.
Right.
Which means I can just be a smuggler, go to Japan, buy like 20 of these, come back, sell them for cheaper than Nintendo sells them in America, and still make money.
So I'm telling you right now, there's probably people have tried this in other countries. They may ask you, yo dog, why you bring in all these into the country without paying tariff. So
they're my Switches. I run an internet cafe.
Here's my 20 Switches.
I'm going on my pirate boat. I'm going on my pirate boat.
There you go.
And it's yar, I don't be doing any smuggling. Yar.
These Switches are legal in international waters.
I personally play all 20 of these games.
Shiny hunting is a lot more efficient this way. Believe me. Trust me on this.
I need a Pokemon with a slightly different color palette.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, how about some positive news for Switch 2 a little bit? Yeah?
Yeah, let's
We
do
feeling
that.
that?
Do that. Do that. I like that.
Hey, third-party devs are pretty happy with the power of the Switch 2. So